Big Mama Energy.
I'm Brittany.
And I am Tia.
Okay.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Any new subscribers, welcome to the Big Mama Tribe. Yes. We're glad that you are joining us.
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't know about you, sissy, but my week, listen, I'm sorry, I gotta talk to y'all just a little bit.
Let's give an update.
I gotta talk to y'all a little bit about my week, because this week has been weekend. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if that's a thing, but this week has truly shown my age. I don't know what is going on. You know, they say once you start getting older, all of these things start to happen to you. This week, it's like things started hitting me all at once. My acid reflux was kicking my ass, okay?
Mine too.
Okay, and then I had an allergic reaction.
Right.
And it was just doing a lot this week for me. I was like, what is going on?
Body is changing.
No, for real.
Can't eat ketchup and hot things bother me. I keep some Pepsi AC.
Yeah.
Like,
so I went crazy looking for Pepto, because I knew I had Pepto somewhere in this house. But guys, I just moved back into my home, so
yes, clap that up.
Yeah, so I'm like, where is this Pepto at? Could not find it. Drove myself crazy. Could not find anything. But whole time I just found it today, actually. But yeah, it's just been. I was like, yo, is this what old age is looking like?
Yeah, absolutely. And no, but I feel like your house hides stuff from you, and then it reappears. So I don't know. I don't think that has to do nothing with age as far as that.
Oh yeah, no, not as far as that, but definitely,
But
I'm like
acid reflux and all that.
I'm like, yeah, and I know they say that once you get a little older, you can start to, you know, have allergies, started being allergic to certain things that you never, you know, was allergic to.
Right.
So I really don't know, honestly, what the allergic reaction was from. And I'm trying to figure out. So I need to make an appointment so I can figure out what I'm allergic to, if I'm allergic to anything. You know, so. Yeah. So yeah. So that was
pretty eventful.
It's just been eventful. I was like, other than, you know, getting back into the house and trying to get myself settled and working, that's pretty much what my week has pretty much consisted of. When I first came and moved back in, I was super drained. Didn't really want to talk too much. I just didn't have the energy to do anything.
First of all, moving is a lot as is. You know, getting yourself adjusted and used to the new house. You know, it's just it's a lot.
But so, yeah, I just wanted to, cause I needed to know, you know. I know we have some Big Mama Tribe members that are, you know, 30 up, 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? And I just was wondering, is this happening to you? Is things starting to tweak that wasn't even tweaking before? What is going on? It's happening to me, and yeah.
I mean, as you get older, it gets more fun. That's all that is, you know. That's all that is.
Yes. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just had to throw that out there. Okay, but we are back with another video, obviously. And today,
yeah, well, we know you missed us. So
matter of fact,
bring it back.
Matter of fact, let's rewind a little bit, because before we get into this topic,
what we gonna do?
Go ahead and subscribe. Okay.
Do that now.
Do that right now.
Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend.
Expedition.
Okay.
Do that. Get into that.
Right
okay.
Now.
Go ahead and subscribe, and also click that bell so you can get all the notifications anytime we drop our dope ass videos.
You love it here.
You love it here.
All right.
Okay.
So what we talking about today? What are we talking about?
So today, you know, it's their season. We're going to be talking about surviving An Aries. Those devils.
Says the season. Those devils. Well, listen, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
Let me tell you, we all know An Aries. I'm pretty sure we do. And they are something special.
Listen,
I will say, to say the least.
To say the very least.
To say the least, they are something special. You want to kick this off first, or you want me to kick it off first?
Listen,
I'm gonna let you kick it off first.
Aries, sweet Aries. So my baby brother is an Aries. We've always been on gang time, like gang time. Like that's my little bro, love him to death. I'm an Aquarius, as you know. So Aquarius and Aries is a special relationship. I feel like it's nuck if you buck. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I love him. We be on the same page a lot of the time. Like we really do. We be vibing. But then like sometimes you on 100, I'm on 100 too. I'm like giving you whatever you giving me.
Right.
So that's how our relationship have been through the years. Like we used to be like, you know, if somebody had a problem with us, it was up. As soon as, like, it's not if you buck, like we go 0 to 100 real quick. And I feel like that's definitely true as far as Aries goes and Aquarius for sure.
Guys.
So they are crazy a little bit. I'm gonna say that, and it might be the pot calling the kettle black, but I really feel like Aries are crazy. Like,
I mean, I'll definitely second that motion.
Yeah.
I'll definitely second that motion. You know what I mean? They're not all the way there.
No, maybe passionate. I don't know what you want to call it.
I could definitely say passionate. I would definitely put passionate in the pot with Aries. You know, I could say they could be passionate, crazy. I definitely keep that in the pot as well. Very fiery.
Fiery as hell.
Fiery.
They are fire signs. So it's just like, you gotta talk to them nice. Cause they be feeling all the feels, and if they feel like you disrespecting them, it's up. I just feel like it's up. I feel like they come off nice at first when you first meet them. They can come off like very sweet. You know what I mean? They're sweet people, but it's just like 0 to 100. So just, you know, be careful. That's what I feel like. When it comes to the ones I do know, and my brother, that's on the male side, like, you know, that's the male aspect of the Aries. Very cocky. Let me tell you this right now. My brother and the ones I do know,
super cocky.
Hella
cocky.
He is the best to ever do it, okay, since it's been done. And that's just on period. That's his whole thing, you know what I mean? And that's not, like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. He's just cocky as hell. He just know he the shit, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, cool. Females, I've worked with a couple of Aries, and I do know some personally, and I feel like they always put themselves together, like always very well dressed for the ones I know. You know what I mean? Appearance is a big thing for them. They seem very sweet, but they definitely have that other side as well, and you'll get to see it as you get to know them if you play a game. And
for sure.
Yeah, definitely, like,
for sure.
Yeah, they right at your neck.
Definitely right at your neck. I definitely feel like Aries, once they get to going, that mouth, they don't know when to shut the fuck up.
That's true.
And that's a fact. Like, once, they don't know when to stop. They don't know when enough is enough.
It's hard.
Them motherfuckers, what did he say, Kevin Gates? I don't get tired. Them motherfuckers don't get tired, okay? I'll be like, please. Please.
Yeah. Once you get them going, they going. Like, you shouldn't even never.
And sometimes they get themselves going.
That's true.
Like, but they just, sometimes you just gotta let them fizzle out like
like a candle.
Yeah, like a candle. Just let it fizzle out. Let it burn out. Because, it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot, honey. Do you have any other experiences?
I mean, I know a few, you know what I mean? And like I said, one I've worked with personally, and let's see, and maybe it's just because it was at work. When I first met that person, they was very quiet, very nice, very much like very nice.
Oh yeah, they got.
And I was like, okay, yeah, like very, very, very nice. But when I really got to know them, they was on some sneaky shit, and like I'm like, oh,
sneaky,
very sneaky. I'm like, oh, I ain't know it was like that. I ain't know that side. But once I found out, I'm like, okay. So it's always, you know, it's always two sides.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sneaky side was what got it for me. And I was just so shocked, like, to actually find out that this person was, like, kind of conniving. Shocked the hell out of me. Because you just couldn't have told me. And I feel like they had everybody at the job fooled as to, like, who they were as a person. Like, yes, you are nice, you know what I mean? Very nice and very professional. But when things don't start going your way, you start conniving and start planning and shit like that. That person did. And then I found out the hard way with that. And I was like, oh, wow. Like, I just never would have guessed that this person was like that. That shit was crazy. But like me, I'm going to see through you. You see what I'm saying? Just give me a little bit. I'm going to see who you are. And that's what that was like. I finally saw who that person was deep inside, and I was like, damn, that's kind of ugly.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was kind of ugly. I was like, damn, okay. I didn't know you had it in you, but baby, now that I know, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, now that I understand the full dynamic of it, I was like, cause listen, I'm nice as pie too until you play with me.
Right.
So it was kind of like gang times. Once again, here we are.
And you know, when you work with people, it's a little different because they always, I feel like when you first meet somebody at work, for the most part, they don't show you exactly who they are. And you're always want to get the polished, clean version of someone. Because you're at work. But like you said, over time, you can't hide who you are forever. You just can't. Eventually, your true colors are going to shine right through. So, yeah, I can see that happening for sure. I've worked with an Aries before.
How was that?
See, so me and Aries, I feel like we have a special kind of relationship, a special bond. Typically, I connect with Aries really well. One of my female friends for years, best friend, was an Aries. Well, is an Aries. She didn't pass, so she is an Aries. And we got along real well. We had kind of the same sense of humor. Yeah. We could have a good time together. Endless jokes. Like, that's just how we connected. Now, how we became friends was a little different. Like, it wasn't like, the way we kind of became friends, because I don't like bullies. I've never been a fan of bullies. So me and her, we knew each other, but we weren't super close until pretty much somebody was pretty much bullying her, or I felt like they were bullying her, and I kind of stepped in because I don't like that. And then we started to get to know each other a little bit more, and I'm like, oh, are you cool? Like, you funny? Da, da, da. So we had a really good relationship as far as the humor side of things. We are completely two different people, though. Just as far as character and everything, we're just two completely different people.
Polar opposites.
Yeah, we are. As far as the Aries, and I'm gonna talk about the female. So you have her, and then you have an employee of mine who is an Aries as well. And it's funny because they remind me a lot of like they remind me of each other. Like, literally, when I hired this girl, I was like, dang, she really remind me of my friend. And it was kind of crazy. Super nice, very professional. Total sweetheart.
Right.
Then turned that shit up a notch.
Listen.
And they're very much so like they want their way all the time. When you said conniving, yes, I agree with that 100%, because if they don't get their way, it's like the end of the world. They kind of turn on you. They could be very two-faced. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you do something to them, or like, not even that you did anything to them. You just, things didn't go their way. And they might stab you in the back. That might happen. That might be a thing. They might bite your back out. I'm just saying. It's just a thing. And when they're, and I say this about, because this is a lot of people though, I feel like when you're upset and you feel away, you don't really see the other person's like point of view right away.
Right.
When it comes to Aries, sometimes they might not see that point of view ever. Maybe.
It really depends how evolved an Aries is.
Yeah.
If they're not evolved, they're like, what are you talking about? Like, you're wrong. You know, they might not see your side, definitely.
They might not see your side. That's what I'm saying. They might not never come around and see that side. Right. Sometimes, well, I can't even say it. This is pretty much my experience with Aries as far as like this part of it. They'll start some shit. Okay? That'll be the problem. They'll totally will be the problem. And then try to make you the problem. Like, literally. They'll cause a whole fucking fight. And make it seem like it's you.
you're the problem. It's like
you're the problem. You're the drama.
I was asleep. How am
Bitch, I was chilling.
Like what?
I was chilling. I wasn't even on nothing you buck today. But now I'm up because the Capricorn in me gonna match your energy after a certain while. I be chilling and then I don't. But yeah, overall, I definitely had good experiences with dealing with female Aries. I've definitely had bad experiences dealing with female Aries. A lot of things sometimes I feel like it's not always about the sign. It comes down to people's character and everything else.
Right.
So it's certain things I won't say because it might not have anything to do with the zodiac sign.
Yeah, the zodiac sign. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It just depends on who they are as a person.
Yeah.
Because I know an Aries, I didn't know she was an Aries at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like but she might be just an evolved Aries. She is and yeah, let me say that because I don't know. She takes Aries to a different level. She's evolved.
Okay.
Like she has had her name drugged in the mud and things like that. And she just chose higher ground. Like she just chose to be the bigger person in the situation. Because I would have been like, what? In certain situations.
Okay.
She's just a sweet person. So when that's somebody I know personally, she's a sweetheart. I don't know. So maybe she's just an evolved Aries, or like you said, it has so many different components.
It definitely has.
She is such a sweetheart. She wants the best for everybody. You know what I mean? I'm sure she got her stuff too with her, but I have never seen. I've seen her be bullied, and like she still just goes on. You know what I mean? And pray for people and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, you good. You better than me.
Yeah.
And some stuff, yeah.
I've recently met an Aries who is a female. I don't know why. I tend to work with a lot of female Aries sometimes. Like, she's a little younger, spicy as fuck, sarcastic as hell. Sarcastic as hell. I'm talking about to the point where, you know, I had to tell her, I'm like, girl, I don't know you. So you saying, you know, oh, don't take offense to this. Or I'm just playing, I'm just kidding. Right. And it was no beef, it was no drama, you know. Because like I said, she's younger. It's just like, this is the first day I'm meeting you. And that mouth is, she's very sarcastic. And I understand that some people, that is a personality trait. Some people are very sarcastic. I understand it. I can be very sarcastic sometimes. However, I'm not sarcastic. It's a time and a place for everything. And at work, it's not the time to be sarcastic at work, especially with people you don't know who don't know you, because their sarcasm can be taken a different way and as disrespect.
And you gotta really know who the person is. You can't be playing with everybody. Right. You don't even know them.
Exactly.
Yet. Especially when you just meet somebody, but yeah, some people do speak sarcasm. Yeah. Like that's their language.
Some people definitely.
I understand. I get into the sarcasm too. I gotta go with that stuff. But be careful because I don't do this shit with people I don't know yet. Definitely. You know what I mean? Because they can take it a whole different way.
Exactly. Because my thing is you saying, oh, don't take offense to it. No, bitch, I'm taking all the offense.
And let's be clear, when people say don't take offense, they about to be offensive. Right. You about to say some shit you ain't got no business saying, but you don't want to get beat the fuck up. So don't take offense. No, I can take it however I want to take it.
And that's the whole thing too.
Like what?
And like I said, and like you said, like you could get into the sarcasm. We can do that, right? However, I'm not going to start just getting sarcastic or being sarcastic to somebody I don't know. Right. Because when they start swollen up on me, then what? You can't be scared because it's like, bro, I don't know you. Like, I don't know if you're being sarcastic. And a lot of people I feel like to, oh yeah, I'm being sarcastic, or this just me or whatever. You're trying to be smart, bitch. Right. And don't play.
Right. You don't trying to be smart. And you trying to throw sarcasm on it like you wasn't being an asshole. Like.
Yeah, like you're not about to catch these hands if you keep playing with me. But I definitely feel like that is one of their personality traits, though. I definitely feel like they are very sarcastic. That's kind of why I wanted to mention that. And their mouthpiece. And I don't even think sometimes they even realize how they mouth can be.
They mouth on the bean. They'll cut you the fuck up with words. You gotta be right at them.
You really
because they can hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
They really can hurt you.
Dealing with an Aries is not for the weak.
It's not for the faint-hearted.
It's not.
The motherfuckers wake up some mornings and choose violence. A lot of them mornings.
Straight violence.
Straight violence. Straight violence. Like, you ready to juggler this morning.
Okay.
Like.
Yeah, because if you do it, I'm going to do it.
Right.
It's like,
I'm like, ew, like, and then I feel like sometimes you gotta meet Aries with violence.
no, yeah.
Like you got to let them know you're not playing a game.
I think that honestly turns Aries
It
on.
really
I
sometimes
think-
does. Yeah,
I
something wrong with
think-
that. I don't know. Sometimes you really gotta like meet them with violence, like so they can know, like, oh, she ain't one of them.
Right, exactly.
Yes, like
Yeah.
stop playing with me.
You gotta be a little
Yeah.
spicy. You gotta kind of match their spiciness
You
because
got
they,
to.
I think they are intrigued by
They
it.
are intrigued and they feed
Yeah.
off of that shit.
Mhm.
They're like, you get spicy, hey, or I'm gonna get spicy too.
Right,
Like, who can
okay.
be spicier out this bitch? Like,
Exactly.
damn, flaming hot Cheetos out here. Like, what's really going on?
Exactly, and also even with the match of the sarcasm.
Yes.
Okay, if I throw a sarcastic remark to you, and then my response is better, they might be like, God
Like, oh,
damn.
I like you. Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh,
But I like you.
I hang with you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Because you could keep
So I
up
definitely
with
think
it.
that is a thing.
Yeah.
Now, as far as me, like on a more romantic side or dealing with guys, male, I don't know any like male Aries that have. I'm lying. I'm lying. I actually have. I don't work for the company anymore, but my old job, I had met my male bestie. He was my work bestie. He's an Aries. Spicy as hell. First of all, he's Mexican too. So he's super fucking spicy.
Period.
Okay? So,
Yes.
but he is just a good time. Like, me and him never had like any type of butting of the heads. Now, granted, we did meet through work, but we had a professional relationship, but we also had a friendship out of work. Like, we traveled together. We did a lot of things together. When he came to Philly, because he lives in Texas, but when he came to Philly, we hung out together. We had a good time. Always fun, always good time. This is what I'm saying. Like, me and Aries, we have a good, like, we got similar sense of humor. So it was always a good time. Now, as far as me dealing with an Aries romantically,
Have you?
yes.
She's like, yes, that's why.
Yeah, no, for real. Child, those Aries men are something else, and it's crazy because I'm so intrigued by them. I really am. Like I said, their personalities are dope. Like, they're really fun individuals. Typically, they're laid back and down to earth. So I like that in a personality. I like to deal with somebody that I could just bust it up with and just be myself with. I feel like Aries are those type of people that you could definitely catch a good vibe with.
You would catch a vibe for sure.
However, okay, and this is my experience with Aries men. I'm not saying this is your experience, but this is mine. I definitely feel like they want their cake and eat it too. Okay, they want to have it. Okay, they want you to be their girlfriend and they want to be single.
That sounds about right.
They kind of want to do their thing. You know,
Sounds
they
about
want the wifey, but they want to be out here doing their old thing. That's my experience in a nutshell when it comes to dealing with Aries men.
That sounds about right. I've never dealt with an Aries man. It's just never worked. We always like were friends. I met an Aries back in the day. We was like real cool friends. That was it. We always vibed on a different level. Like, hey, bro, that was it. He was the Brody for sure. If you want to have a good time doing some wild shit, like anything. We stole my mom's car together. Like, that was my nigga. Like, he was cool as shit. Male best friend back in the day. You know what I mean?
Right.
But as far as a relationship ever with an Aries man, I never had one.
Yeah.
It just never worked. Like, it was just always, it was cool. But what you said was on point. Just from being friends and then having a brother that's an Aries.
Yeah.
Very much, they want wifey.
They definitely want a wife.
They want wifey because they want to do all the wifey things, the girlfriend things, relationship things. But they want to be out in the streets.
They definitely want to be out in the streets.
At the same time. At the same damn time. Like, they really do. they want to have the best of both worlds, you know. And sometimes it's like, come on. And it's like, even I don't know, even necessarily know if they cheating, but just to have the option to flirt.
Yeah,
The motherfuckers is flirts.
it's very much
Like
so.
they
Heavy flirts, sleazies, if you will.
Sleazies. If they gonna do one thing, they gonna flirt, and that's just
They definitely
that's
are.
just dumb. They're very charming, okay? Very charming.
Very charming.
Okay, they'll charm the socks off you, and they definitely gonna flirt. And they gonna have two separate rules. One is your rules,
Yeah.
and then the other rules don't really apply to their asses. They can
Exactly.
do whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah.
And that's like big Aries energy. Like, no, you can't do what I do. You
Right.
have these set of rules, and I'm gonna do whatever the hell I feel like it.
Mm.
Like, and that's just on period. And you better rock with it. That's a lot of male Aries thinking that I know of. Like, so.
And literally, I feel like that has been my experience when dealing with an Aries. And like I said, it's a vibe. Everything is good. Even down to, like, if it comes to sex. Popping. Everything's good. But then, you want me to be what? Your girlfriend.
And ours.
And you're not my boyfriend. You're not my man. No, that's not happening. I've had people really get upset with me. Like upset with me, a single woman. Like he was my man, and wasn't. But I wasn't, in his eyes, I wasn't allowed to do the things that he would do. This man would cut off on his stories all day. Now, mind you, I'm not tripping because you're not my man. But in his head, I guess I was his girl.
In his head, yeah.
In his head, I was his. I was his property. I belonged to him. So me posting anything, it could have been, I think one day I posted something about, like, I was asking my followers how tall he was. Why you want to know how tall these niggas is? I'm like, alright, bro, because you're drooling. Like,
that sounds about right.
He was right at my neck. I'm like, can you chill? Like, can you chill?
Very territorial.
Yeah.
They are very territorial. They're going to mark their territory and keep it pushing. Like, that seems like so right. Like, that's how they are. They're very dominant. Let me say this right now.
Yes, they are.
First of all, it's my little brother's birthday. I forgot. Like, let me shout him
happy
out.
birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Okay,
Birthday
dot.
yes. Hey, all right, period. Happy birthday from us. You already know.
Yes.
Love
What
you to death.
a day to drop this Aries video. Yes. Okay.
Aries, definitely, bro.
Happy birthday.
Love you to death, bro. You already know.
Yes.
But
yes, but what she said, very dominant.
Very dominant.
They're
like,
very
they
dominant.
are very. They like I don't even know what DMX was, what his sign was.
He's a Sagittarius.
He's a Sag. They have that energy almost the same kind of, you know, but they're fire signs, so that makes sense. Very like, you know, you gonna notice them. Like, you definitely gonna feel their energy.
Maybe that's why I'm attracted to.
Yes, they got the big dog energy. Like,
I'm definitely heavy big dog energy. Like,
they come in the room, you gonna remember them. Like, you wanna know, you gonna feel their presence. You gonna remember them. Trust me, like, they got that big dog energy. Y'all know.
I think that is why, like, I'm attracted to Aries. I really am attracted to Aries. This is why I said, like, me and Aries, we have, like, this relationship. I don't know why. I'm always intrigued by an Aries. And
because at the same time, it's like, that's attractive to you. You know what I mean? You want that. You like that dominance. A lot of women do, you know. But then it can be like, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah. Because it's like, this is what you want, but they also, you know, got their shit with them as well.
They definitely got their shit with them. I mean, I would definitely cut for Aries for sure if, you know.
If it came down to it.
If it came down to it, I would definitely, you know, I can see myself in a relationship with the Aries for sure.
Yeah. Because you know why, too? They'll keep you in check. Because whoever, they want you to keep you in check. You know what I mean? I can see that. They gonna make sense of you know?
Yes. And that's all. That's another story. But that's really what it's all about. Like, I am, and Sissy, you're the alpha female as well. Yes. We need somebody that is going to be dominant and, like, check us and put us in our place. Like, all right, what's good with you?
Like,
chill out.
Yeah. Like, all right, you be like,
yeah, a little choke shot.
Yes.
A little choke shot. Yes.
Yeah. All that. So yeah, definitely. You make me be in my, you know, my feminine energy.
Yes, and that's They definitely have me in my feminine energy for sure. Like, you know, like, okay, oh girly. And that's where I love to be completely honest. And this is a reason why I'm single, because I feel like But the big dogs don't be stepping like that no more. Like, where the big dogs at?
Where the big dogs?
So.
It's like nowadays. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. Like,
so,
y'all better step.
I definitely need to step. You know, I like a big step on.
You already know.
But yes. But yes, that definitely has been my experience overall with Aries. I definitely feel like they are good people and can be good people. They also, you know, have a bad side, but don't we all?
Yeah, they definitely do. It's hands and feet.
Yeah.
So just watch out for that. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have a crazy mouth, but if you say some shit to them, it can be up quickly. So
just know if you're dealing with Aries that it could go down at any given Sunday.
Yeah. Up and it's stuck and it's up and it's hey. With the Aries
is gonna be up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what they want to keep you on your motherfucking toes.
They want to keep you on the toes. You want to get spicy, baby.
Yeah. They gonna make it hot. Okay.
They definitely gonna keep it interesting.
Definitely.
And I'm like, that's why people keep coming back. Because I used to be like, why these bitches keep coming back? As far as when in regards to my brother, I used to be like, oh, you really crazy. Like, I'm just, and I had to give a young lady a piece of advice. Shout out to her. She was sweetest sweetheart. But I was like, focus on yourself. Because that young man right there, you already know. Like, he gonna do him. He done told you the stipulations. He done told you the rules. If you don't want to abide by that shit, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, he is very unapologetic about who he is. So focus on yourself if it don't work for you. You know what I mean?
And that's it. And you know what? I'll say that when it comes to the males, I don't know about the women too much, but what you said is true. 9 times out of 10, they are honest and they going to tell you who they are, and it's going to be no way. Like, they're honest, they're upfront. You know, they're going to let you know exactly who they are and what they want to do and what they're going to do.
Right. They definitely going to let you know what they're going to do.
In my experience, that's what it was. And I'm like, all right, bro, like, you're tripping. Like, you're it's not going down like that. Because I'm going to, see, you're going to do what you want to do, but I'm also going to do what I want to do, too. It's what you don't understand. So how is this going to work?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
so that's why I don't know it works.
See, if they met with they meet, they match sometimes. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, because no, like, I'm not going to be out here being wifey and doing all this girlfriend shit, and you out here being a thought in everybody's face. Like, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing that.
Exactly, yeah.
So.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't even share. I have no stories to share when it comes to romantically as far as myself dating an Aries. Not that I know of, never did. I don't believe so.
I remember, all right, this is one quick little story, and then after that, I'm done. It's the same person who was like, when I said something about the height,
like, why you want?
All right, he was drawing like, all right. So one time, I was sick in the house in bed. I wasn't even out. I was sick in the house in bed, and I put up a picture. It was Offset in Cardi B. Literally, it was Offset in Cardi B. They was on like a little vacation or whatever, and like I forgot what Cardi was doing. I don't know if like she was sitting on his lap or
I think
like,
she was, or you couldn't see him, but you could see her. Some shit. Like
it was. You could see him.
Oh, you know.
He was definitely the picture because the response I got to the picture was like.
But you couldn't see the face because of the response. But go ahead.
He was
something you couldn't see something for the response. Go ahead.
Right. You know what? You might not have been able to see his full body, like exactly who he was, but you damn sure saw that was Cardi B. Right. So he like, who is this nigga? This is fucking Cardi B and Offset.
I'm cracking.
That's not me. No, that's what he said. He said, that's not me. I said, well, that's not me.
Exactly.
The fuck? I said, this is Cardi B and Offset. Like, I was like, all right, you're crazy.
You're like, don't be posting no other niggas. You're like, are you serious? You posting them because you like, it's a mood.
Bro, he is crazy. Like, I'm trying to tell you. I was like, alright, because you were crazy. But I was intrigued. I'm like, alright, this nigga crazy.
And she's
But that threw me all the way off. I'm like, okay, it's not you, but that's not me either. Like, do I look like Cardi B? No, not at all. But it was just so.
He like, that ain't us. Why you posting them?
Yeah, he was ignorant and insane. Like,
yeah.
I think we got into a whole argument on your birthday one year, and it was just
with that
spicy. Aries, this is what I mean. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, spontaneous. Very.
They definitely are. They definitely are.
I mean, they're lovable as well. I really fucks with a lot of Aries. Well, a few. Let me say a few. I do. I don't know. Like the humor, like you said, the sense of humor.
They are good people. They're good time.
Like
for
Aries,
sure.
they're good time. They're not boring.
You're definitely gonna vibe. Exactly. You're gonna be around Aries. You're definitely gonna be thoroughly entertained.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're
gonna keep you laughing.
They definitely gonna keep you laughing.
Yeah.
For sure. Or you gonna hate them.
Right.
Either way.
Either way, it's gonna be exciting.
Either way, because they definitely gonna bust on you and all that shit. Because they.
They funny, so I can't. So yeah.
So
Aries, y'all, enjoy y'all season.
Definitely enjoy y'all season. It is here. It is now.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you all.
Happy birthday. Enjoy it.
And yeah, so this is all about surviving in Aries.
Good luck out there.
Good
luck. Like honestly.
Yeah, for real. Good luck. Because you definitely gonna need it.
You're going to need it.
Yes. And
they have them devil horn emojis. That's dumb.
facts, okay?
I'm cracking.
But yeah, drop those comments.
Please do. Yeah.
Let us know. Do you have any experience dealing with an Aries? Are you a fiery Aries yourself?
Exactly.
Yeah. Is anything? Do you find anything that we said in this video to be true?
Yes. Is it true?
Is
or
it true?
What? Is that you? Are you giving people hell?
Are you giving people hell?
I'm sure you are.
Did the Aries give you hell?
Right.
Let us know.
Aries,
okay?
Aries, tap in. Let me know.
How does that go? Aries on Aries? Dang.
Yeah.
How you go big on big?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one, child.
Listen.
But
comment down below.
Get into it. And also, don't forget we have our email, BIGMAMAEnergy@gmail.com. Okay, get into it. Send us those emails. Let us know if you have a story that's a little bit too spicy and you want to be anonymous. Go ahead. That's fine. We'll share it anonymously. Just tap into it. And also send us some ideas. We want some more topics. We want to know what you guys want to hear from us. Okay? So go ahead and email us. Put it to use. All right?
Yeah.
I have anything else to say?
No, follow us on our new TikTok page.
Yes.
All right, we definitely get into it.
The Real Big Mama Energy on TikTok, okay? Definitely go ahead and follow us on TikTok. We'll tag everything below, all our social media handles. And yeah, as always, remember to like,
share,
comment,
and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.